Member for Peace River North.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'd like to take a minute to recognize the BC Grain Producers Association. The BC Grain Producers are comprised of grain and oilseed producers from throughout British Columbia. The association represents farmers from all over the province, with the majority of its members located in the Peace region. The Peace region is typically associated with the oil and gas, mining and forest industry, which is no doubt very important to the families that I represent. But we also have the largest agricultural region in the province. Our 1,800 farms produce $100 million annually, including 90% of BC's grain and 95% of BC's canola. The purpose of the BC grain producers is to improve the viability of the grains and oilseed industry. In addition to representing the interests of BC producers on local, provincial and federal levels, the association also has a research department where grains and oilseeds are grown on a research farm located in Fort St. John, which our agriculture critic had the pleasure to visit last year. This research allows new crop varieties to be strategically tested in a northern climate to allow for successful adaptation to a short growing season. Mr. Speaker, Peace Region farmers are still, though, reeling from the disastrous 2019 fall harvest. Due to cold temperatures, heavy rains, and an early snowfall, many crops remained on the farmers' fields and still do today. The crops that did come off were wet and needed to be dried, presenting challenges to farmers that do not have the facilities to dry the grain, and it added significant costs. As farmers struggle to salvage crops this spring, they face quantity and quality losses, as well as lost time to plant this year's crops. On top of all this, commodity prices are low and farmers are worried. They need help. Mr. Speaker, as we look across the province today, rain, and more rain is in the forecast, leading to some significant challenges to farmers in the Peace Country. Now, more than ever, is time to recognize our BC grain producers. Would the House please join me in thanking the board, President Rick Kantz, Directors Malcolm Odermatt, Barry Follansby, Walter Fritsch, Robert van der Linden, Ernest Wiebe, Ed Hadland, and Jennifer Critcher, and the BC grain producers for the incredible work that they do in representing our BC grain farmers. Thank you.